If you're a beginner sewer, then follow along with this super easy beginner friendly sew along. This is for a cute little tissue holder. It's got little box corners as well, so they're great to keep in your bag or to gift to friends and family. They also make great stocking fillers. So I'm Sam from Curious Handmade, and I am posting regular sew alongs for any beginner sewers to help you build up your confidence. These are also fabulous scrap busters, so if you are like me and you are drowning in boxes of scraps, then follow along because I'm going to be posting regular sew-alongs to use up those scraps too. So welcome along, hope you enjoy it. Do leave any comments if you've got any questions and I'll come back to you. First up, you want to raid your fabric scraps and find two nice contrasting pieces of fabric. Cut your lining fabric 7.5 inches by 5.5 inches and your outside fabric 6.5 inches by 5.5 inches. Place them right sides together and pin down one of the shorter edges, and then move the longer fabric across and pin down the other side. So if you follow what I'm doing here, you'll see that you kind of have a gap because one's bigger than the other, but it will all make sense. And we're going to take it to the sewing machine, and with 1/4 inch seam allowance, we're going to sew down those two short edges. And you want to just back tack at the beginning and the end just to lock in those stitches. When you've done one side, just turn it round, move that fabric across and sew down the other side. Turn it round the right side, and then we're going to take it to the iron to give it all a good press. And you want to press it flat so that when you turn it over, you can see the bigger piece has created a border along both sides. So on mine, my inside lining fabric is the floral fabric. So you fold that into the centre so that in effect this is inside out, and we're just going to sew with 1/4 inch seam allowance down the right and the left hand side, and it should look something like this. And to stop those edges from fraying, you can either cut them with pinking shears or you can zigzag stitch, or I've just overlocked them, so whichever is easiest for you. Now we're going to make the boxy corners, and we're nearly finished, so just open up, put your fingers in, and you take that corner, press the seam allowance down, and you want to make sure the seam's going in the right direction on both corners, and you want to mark a line 3/8 of an inch down from that corner piece. And you can see here I'm just going to sew across with a back tack at the beginning and the end to really secure those stitches. And you'll see when you turn them inside out, you just get this lovely boxed corner effect, which just makes a nice finish to it rather than just being a flat corner. You don't have to do the boxy corners, but I think it makes it look that bit nicer. So once you've done all 4 corners, you want to turn the whole thing the right side out. And then with a chopstick, or I use this Hera marker, you just want to poke out those corners so they're just nice and sharp. Just make sure you don't poke all the way through the stitches. All that's left is to pop in your tissues and you are finished. If you like my sew along, don't forget to like, share and follow for more.